I'm now joined by Maurice Levy, who is CEO of Publicis Groupe, the French multinational and advertising PR group, as well as with Eric Hazan, who is the senior partner and director at McKinsey, the global management consulting firm. Welcome to VivaTech News. Eric, I want to start with you because McKinsey just published a report on the new future of work and the race to deploy AI. What have you learned?
Thank you. So the report that we just launched is in fact about the disruption that will happen on the labor market going forward due to AI and GenAI and a few other strong forces. And what is happening is that there is a choice. We can have maximum productivity growth and manage social issues in the future. If we want to do that, we need to raise skills, in particular in Europe. So that's pretty much the most important thing in the report. First, let me give you a few highlights. We are in a labor market that has changed a lot in the past years. When I started my career, there was a huge unemployment. We are actually in a tight labor market. So the number of vacancies, both in Europe and in the US, have been tripling in the past 10 years. And so we're in a market where unemployment has been divided by two. In this tight labor market, AI and GenAI will completely change the way we do our work. We infer that there will be more than 30% of the worked hours that will be automated by 2030. And it will be more than 45% in 2035. If we say that, and if we also try to understand how it will evolve, we can see that the demand of skills will completely shift. We will need more IT and technology skills, of course, but also much more social and emotional skills to accompany the transition, meaning critical thinking and change management. And all of this will lead people to higher paid jobs and also better jobs with more sophisticated and more appealing kind of tasks. The only thing is that the current state of the labor force is not adapted exactly to what the needs are. So we need a reskilling effort that will be massive.
Maurice, I'd like to know, how does this report impact your vision of the future of work and the need for upskilling the workforce?
I think that the McKinsey report is extremely interesting because it is shedding a new light on AI. And if you look at the positive aspect, and there are a lot of positive aspects, is that first it is optimistic. Second, it is helping the companies and CEOs and management of the companies to prepare for the future. And that's probably the most important aspect of that report, is that you can do both. Improve the way you are working and at the same time save jobs by upskilling and reskilling your teams. And I think that the most important aspect is with the social aspect of this report, where you can improve the quality of your team, you can improve their training, their approach to the future, and lower the fears. Because as always, when there is some disruption due to technology or to things such as AI, which is semantically something which is scaring a lot of people. They are seeing this as artificial, as complex, as difficult, and this is something which is creating a real fear. And if the management is right, is taking this upfront, preparing the field, preparing the teams, and if he does his job properly, he can make it beneficial for everyone. The company, its effectiveness, the workforce, by upskilling and at the same time better jobs, better paid, and this is something which is rewarding for the people because they will put their energy and their time at something which is more rewarding than doing the routine administrative work or other work which is a little bit boring. So we can help the people doing a really good job and benefiting from the future.
VivaTech is a unique space. You have key players from many different industries. So I'm curious, Eric, how you've seen this kind of take place so far when it comes to the race to implement AI unfolding in different industries. How is it all coming together?
So this is a unique space, and related to our earlier conversation, I think that the discussion today is not only about launching generative AI and AI, but it's also about deploying it. And as I was saying, we are decreasing with this report, but also with this event, the anxiety which is around AI. You know, people are fully conscious that in fact there was occupational transition in the COVID period which were higher than the occupational transition that we see coming forward. And so in short, there is a real choice for all the companies that we see here. They can deploy AI, they can upskill their people and their teams, and they will get major productivity gains, but probably better productivity growth than the one we had 50 years ago. So this is a unique opportunity to meet all these people, and this is an incredible event, and we are very loyal to this event.
Absolutely. Maurice?
We started to discuss AI since the very beginning. The first edition of VivaTech in 2016, we had sessions dedicated to AI. On Tuesday, before opening VivaTech, we had a meeting at Palais de l'Élysée under the presidency of President Macron, dedicated to how AI can be good for humanity. So how to take advantage of all the benefits and at the same time lowering the risks. And when you look what's happening at VivaTech is something which is quite incredible, because in fact we are putting at the level of everyone all the new things and making it accessible and being something which becomes familiar to everyone. VivaTech is a place which is fantastic. By the way, thank you for the VivaTech News, because you are doing an extraordinarily good job at making accessible all the new things, all the innovations. And we will have today a fantastic meeting with some people who are warning about how AI can be dangerous. For example, we have Yoshua Bengio, who we know is a Turing Prize. He is one of the best specialists on AI, and he is also someone who is very much warning the people, saying, okay, do not rush, because you can make huge mistakes and take care of the people. So there are a lot of things which are happening, and I wish everyone who is participating to VivaTech to benefit from everything that we have to offer.
Final question, Maurice. VivaTech 2024 is extremely huge and very impressive. What are you most proud of this year?
I'm proud of the participants. I'm proud of all the startups which are coming. I'm proud of all the participants who have decided that this is the place to be. I'm proud of the team who is doing an incredibly good job. And I'm very proud of the fact that this is happening in Paris and shedding a light on what France is doing and making France the place to invest when it comes to the future. And I think that all the people are seeing that France is as vibrant as VivaTech is. And when you look at the people, something which is really encouraging is that you see optimism, enthusiasm, and they are walking through the alleys, discovering a lot of new things with a kind of marvel in the eyes. And that is something which is really not only rewarding, but which is making me extremely proud.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much for joining us on VivaTech News. A lot of big names that we're all excited to hear from today, and lots of action.
Yes, you should mention Elon Musk.
Yes.
And Elon Musk is beaming, if I may, and he will be with us at the end of the day. And the good thing is that you will be able to put every question that you never dared or you always feared to put to Elon. So if you have the courage of putting some question to Elon, we will open the channel in order that you speak directly to him. And that is what we will be doing at the Dome at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Very exciting opportunity for many attendees. Maurice, Eric, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.
You're watching VivaTech News. Let's head out to the main action floor where we have Allison standing by for